Alright, hey guys, welcome back. This is C-Rock. Here we are back in our Egyptian campaign. And, we have taken back most of our provinces that we had lost in the, lower part of Egypt. So now here I am, trying to decide what to build in Alexandria to improve the, sanitation there. I wasn't sure which one to go with, the fountains or the water-looking tank thing. I think I went with the fountains in the end there. That gives you a little bit more growth, those fountains, I believe. The other one is better if you have, I think, something else there. Farms, if you have farms in your province or something like that. Anyway, and now we're going to go ahead and end the turn and go on. I had to shoot this one twice, so thank anybody who's watching. The first time that this went ahead and recorded, everything was blue. Don't know why. The game wasn't blue while I was playing in it, but the recording was a little bit bluish. Every guy was blue, whatever. So as you can see, I got attacked by those guys there. So here we are in the battle. They have, I think, 3 groups of elephants. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my barricades to my advantage there and place them up so that they're, wherever their elephants walk, they will die. So we're going to put these traps everywhere and the stakes too down. And those are going to be the only things that I put down a lot of. And then we're going to decide where we put everybody else over there. And those Grammatican skirmishers over there. And then we're going to put all these barricades over here so they can block everybody on up. And just barricade the crap out of it. You know? We're going to do that very, very fast. And then we're going to go ahead and put the skirmishers over there, the elephants, and my general over outside of this area. And all these Syrian spearmen, I think is what those were, in that area. Or those Libyan spearmen, one of the two. Libyan levies, I think. And then we're going to go ahead and start the battle. So, what the plan is that they will just run on in with everybody. And I will wrap around with this whole big group here. And attack them from behind, basically. You know? And I'll flank them, basically. They are using some troops to come around the side there. And it pauses for a second. Don't worry. It's just a slight pause. Just a slight frame drop. And now we're back into it, right? It's all good. It's all fine. And now we're zooming on in just to see how everybody's running through each other there. And then we're going to go ahead and pull all this stuff off to the side there. As these guys keep on running on right on in. They found a hole. And I think they decided, I guess, to go try and get through the barricades there. I don't know why. Instead of going the other way, but oh well. But as you can see, the other groups of guys that are coming on through, they are not doing too well. They are kind of already beginning to fade. And the elephants are already dead on their side. I think all the elephants are already dead, which is good news. They are throwing their javelins, I believe, at my guys there. So I decided to move them back here. And I didn't realize there was a little cut through there, but we're going to go ahead and keep the archers maintain fire on everybody as they come on in. And then we're going to go ahead and move these guys around back to go ahead and take out them. Those are our spearmen, and I think they were mercenary spearmen So they are actually have the ability to throw their javelins too, so that's good news. And we're going to slowly move everybody around, you know. And once they're all moved around, then we can go ahead and outflank them. And I don't know why they decided to do this with their cavalry. That was not exactly the brightest idea. I thought more of a waste of cavalry. But then again, oh well. They are getting in through to my spearmen over there in the capture point. So they're kind of getting surrounded. So I just order everybody on in, basically, in to attack them. And we have to have the concentration point for the archers be right there. That will help them fire a little better. They'll aim a little better. They do continue to keep firing, it looks like, afterwards, though. It looks like that one archer is just firing at nothing there. You know? So that's one bad news about it. They'll go ahead and expend their archers, their arrows faster, I guess, unfortunately. You have to manually tell them to stop. So, oh well. We're going to go ahead and continue to bring these guys around. I sent all my small groups after the cavalry there, because they weren't able to even charge, so that was going to be easier for them to go and take them on out. I am already losing one group of spearmen there. The one that was helping protect the capture point. So, oh well. I don't really need to hold on to this capture point for this battle, though, so it's not too utterly that big of a deal. It is nice to have. It does give your troops a morale buff, but that is basically it. It does nothing else but that, you know. The timer still, there is no timer for this battle besides the normal timer, you know. So that's the case for that. We're gonna move these guys on through to go ahead and attack them from 3 sides, and then we might end up attacking them from 4 sides too. Bring my elephants around, and my general, we're gonna bring him completely around as those guys are attacking them. So we're gonna have these spearmen help them on out. They're not doing too well against them. So I had to set them on off of skirmisher mode and off of just throwing their javelins at them. So they're gonna go into hand-to-hand combat there. Those guys are gonna use their skirmishes and throw their javelins at them. You want to go ahead and expand, use all the javelins you can first, and then that will go ahead and kill a bunch of them, you know. And then once you've expended all your javelins, you can go ahead and just, you know, attack with hand-to-hand combat or whatever, you know. I'm going to go ahead and bring my general around completely. We're going to try and get him in from the back so he can use his buffs there, his rally and inspire or something, I think is the other one. So that'll help out as I try to open up another front there. And the elephants are really using their archers on top to go ahead and fire on the elephants there. I mean, on their cavalry there. Excuse me. And I'm continuing to I think I was firing on my own troops there for a little bit. A little while. So we're gonna bring all of my archers over here because I wasn't having anybody coming through there anymore. So we didn't really need to protect this angle. We're going to go ahead and try and get these guys to come down this way to attack them. and then bring my general in through here. I think their cavalry was trying to leave that way. I probably shot a bunch of them with my skirmishers, I think. That wasn't too good of news, but oh well. If you leave your skirmishers on skirmish, and they can really do some harm to some of your men some of the time, so you gotta watch where they are some of the time. They're most effective if they're hitting the enemy in the back. That's where they will do their most damage, you know. We're hitting these guys in the back here, and then after they're done, I'm gonna go ahead and bring them on out and let them use up all their ammo, and then go ahead and bring in everybody else, because the AI is not actually attacking them. I guess they're all just clumping together in that one area. It's not exactly the best idea. Could I have won this if I had the AI's position and the AI had my position? Maybe. I could have probably put up a better fight. I'll say that. Actually, yeah, I could have, because they had elephants, so I would have used those more to my benefit than just charging on in with them and letting them be the first to die. You know, those are pretty useful things if you use them correctly, I think. They can turn the tide of the whole battle, I've found. So we can go ahead and shoot off, pop both those abilities there. So go ahead and help out everybody that's around, give them a little bit more morale, and send these archers on in after they're done there. I believe this was the Axum group. I can't exactly remember. But yeah, as you can see, those guys are all just tossing all their javelins. I think I killed some of my own guys there, but they are killing the ones that are retreating, so that's good news. And you can get a little more precise by telling them where to fire their javelins there. I'm using that to my advantage. We zoom on in there and see how bad those javelins are. Oh, ugh, to the back. Dang. They really get in there. I think one just hit that guy's butt. Anyway. Suppress the advice. I know how to play the game, right? I know how to play the game better than the AI does. Most of us do, right? The AI is pretty stupid. But we're going to send these guys on in there now and have them attack. Now that I'm out of arrows, I can go ahead and send them on in. We're going to go ahead and just completely surround the enemy. And annihilate them. Like I do with this group right here. Watch this. All of them gone. They're going to go ahead and retreat in about... Yep, there you go. They're already wavering. And they're already a dead group. That one group of skirmishers. I took all my javelins to go ahead and do that, probably, though. And now they're all wavering. They're all like, I want to get out of here. As they're trying to escape through my troops. As I bring in the rest of these guys to go ahead and finish them off. I can use the rest of my javelins on them. Which helps. And then we're going to go ahead and attack the back. And I think they're all... or most of them are all wavering right now. I'm trying to retreat. You got one group, I think, that's not wavering right there. Surprisingly. And they're all trying to escape there. I have my general to go ahead and hunt them on down and kill a bunch of them. and bring around the elephants to and help on out with that. I think I sped this part up a little bit. This is pretty much over, this battle. Now the last group is finally wavering, and victory. So we end up, we're going to go ahead and continue for a little bit because we want to go ahead and hunt down everybody. And I think I remember during the middle of hunting down everybody that everybody who's left, like these guys that are left in that little area, they do die. So I believe if you just hit the end battle button, so or they get captured or something like that. I don't know the whole rules of the game. But I ended up getting a little tired of waiting, and we go ahead and end the battle in a few minutes here. Those are some of my own troops that are still wavering right there, I think. Yeah. I don't know why my own troops are wavering. It doesn't make sense since I've already won the battle. Big stampede, I guess they're getting run over. Maybe. And then you'll notice that this whole town actually looks a lot different than my town. So they, I don't think I built over what they did yet to my town. And it actually looks better like this, I think. This is not an Egyptian town the way they made it look. They made it look more, I guess, Ethiopian or something like that, which is the area that those guys are from. You know, in that area, Somalian and Ethiopian area. Yeah, they are Axum, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and end the battle right here, and they do end up surviving a little bit, so all except for 2. So we killed a bunch of them, and they just retreat. But I did kill quite a few of them, and we're gonna go ahead and accept this. I think bandits were asking to be hired by me, so I'm gonna go ahead and hire them. And now we're gonna go ahead and end up finishing off these guys. But first, we're gonna go ahead and build a I think these are heroes or something like that, and we're gonna go ahead and use them to spy. Use this Enceletius is his name. We're gonna use Enceletius, the brave of the king, to spy on the fractions that are down there, all those guys. And we're going to bring these 2 armies around to go ahead and completely get back all my guys. But I wanted to go ahead and get a little bit more extra reviving of my army, you know. So I'm going to bring them back on inside and go ahead and maybe purchase 2 units for them. I'm trying to decide which units to purchase, and I decided not to purchase any. I think I waited till next turn because I wanted to get in certain particular units, and I didn't have the money to. So we end up attacking this guy right here. We were checking there to see if that 1 unit could go in and attack the city before I get back, but nope. So you're not close enough. Yeah, it would have been a little bit of an annoyance to me. So we're going to go in here and attack these guys, finish them off, and then move these guys right on back. And they were down from the lower kingdom, the Nubian part, okay? And this is the upper kingdom of Egypt. So we're going to go ahead and raise taxes. Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt were one country at one point in time, far back in the timeline of Egypt. I can't remember, but here we are being attacked now by the Blemmese. And we're going to go ahead and stop the game right there, and we'll pick up next time, and hit like and subscribe, guys. All right? See you guys next time. Bye.